What exactly is included and what's not included on your Royal Caribbean cruise? That's a very common question, so let's get into it. First, let's talk about what is included. The first thing that's included is your food. Food options can vary by ship, but overall, all your food that's in the main dining room, all the food that's in the Windjammer, which is the buffet that's on all the Royal Caribbean ships. There's a cafe on the promenade on certain ships that's usually included. Sorrento's Pizza is on all Royal Caribbean ships, and that's included food as well. Also, if you're on a ship that has an El Loco Fresh, which is Mexican cuisine, that's included. And then if you're also on a ship that has a park cafe, which is usually on the Oasis class ships and on the Icon of the Seas, that's included as well. Honestly, there's a lot of food that is included, and so you don't have to worry about that at all. You won't go hungry. Your accommodations also is included. That probably goes without saying, but your accommodations are included. So your cabin, whatever cabin category you choose. Entertainment is included, and again, this can vary by ship. It includes activities like basketball, flow rider, ice skating, bumper cars, shuffleboard, mini golf. You might have a ship that has a zip line. This is all included, and like I said, the activities do vary by ship because all the ships are different. Also, what's included are your pools and your slides. So some ships have water slides, some ships have dry slides, and some ships have both. Again, it depends on the ship you're on, but that's all included as well. Some drinks are also included, and that would be things like some juices, maybe lemonade, iced tea, fruit punch. There's also drinking water, but that's also found in the Windjammer or in some water stations around the ship or in the main dining room. That does not include bottled water, so that's important to note. All Royal Caribbean ships also have a fitness center, and so the fitness center is also included. And last but not least, there's Adventure Ocean, which is the kids club. And what's really cool about Royal Caribbean is the kids clubs are included in your cruise fare. And there is so much for kids to do there. It's definitely worth exploring, especially if it's included. Now that we've covered some of the things that are included, let's talk about what's not included. The first thing that's not included is crew gratuities. So there's a per day charge for crew gratuity, and you can prepay that ahead of time, or you'll be charged day by day while you're on the cruise, and it'll show up on your bill and be charged to your credit card at the end of your cruise. I always suggest you prepay it and get it over with. But the crew gratuities are not included in your Royal Caribbean cruise fare, so that is something that you have to allow for. Another thing that's not included are alcoholic beverages, canned soda, bottled water, specialty coffees. All that is not included, so it's important to know that. Now, there are beverage packages that you can buy if you would like to, and you can add them to your cruise. And I made a video on the different beverage options that Royal Caribbean has available, so I'll link that video below. Another thing not included is specialty dining. So although all the food you possibly could need is included in your cruise, and that's great, there are options if you want to go to a specialty dining restaurant. So if you want to pay a little bit more, pay an upcharge, and have a specialty dining experience, you can do that, but that is extra. And the prices vary by the specialty dining restaurant and by the ship you're on and the itinerary. Most Royal Caribbean ships also have a spa, and it is important to note that any of the spa services are not included with your cruise fare. It'd be nice if they would. Wouldn't it be nice to have a free massage? It would be, but it's not. That is extra. On Royal Caribbean ships, Wi-Fi is also not included. I feel like Royal Caribbean has a pretty good Wi-Fi. Most of their ships are connected to Starlink, so it's a pretty good connection, but it's important to note that Wi-Fi is not included in your cruise fare. That is something that you have to pay extra for, and you can purchase it on the ship once you get on the ship, or you can purchase it ahead of time. As I've said in many of the videos that I've done, if you do want to make any of these extra purchases, it's always less expensive to do it ahead of time. So you could do it right ahead of time on royalcaribbean.com in your cruise planner. Although I said Adventure Ocean is included in your cruise fare, and it is, there's one exception to that. So Adventure Ocean has a nursery for babies 3 and under. That is extra. That's a per hour charge. Last time I checked, it was about $6 an hour. It's not crazy, it's not exorbitant, but it is an extra fee if you use the nursery for little ones that are 3 and under. A couple of other things that are not included, which probably wouldn't expect to be included anyway, are any professional photography that they do on the ship. So there's lots of photographers running around all the time wanting to take your pictures. That's all extra. Also, there are laundry services on board, not self-serve laundry, but if you do have any laundry that you'd like to do, you can let your cabin steward know and they'll take your laundry for you, but that is at an extra cost. And the last thing that I'd like to mention that is not included is 24/7 room service. So if you want room service, there is an extra fee to that. Only exception would be if you order a continental breakfast in the morning, they don't charge for that delivery at all. If you want room service any other time, whether it's lunch or dinner, and you'd like a bigger breakfast other than continental, there is a fee for the room service delivery. So it's important to know that. Again, with the exception of the continental breakfast, if you want coffee and Danish or something delivered to your room in the morning. What's included and what's not included on your Royal Caribbean cruise is a question I get a lot. So I wanted to make this video and I hope that you found it helpful. If you think I forgot anything or you have any questions, please make a comment below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, hit the notifications so you know when a video is coming out. Subscribing to our channel doesn't cost you anything and it helps us out so much. And thanks so much for watching.